Cameras, you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right. Questions for Haynes King?
You have a lot of new faces at the receiver position through the portal, through freshmen coming in. What are you seeing there?
A lot of good, everything is improving each and every day. Just like today, Coach Key was like, how are we going to get better each and every day? Is tomorrow going to be better than was today? And from each and every one of them, all the new faces, whether it's receiver, tight end, running back, O-line, you're seeing that each and every day, and it's good competition in the air. Everybody's improving, and it's a lot of good stuff that we're doing right now.
Tell us about your relationship with Aaron and Graham and how you kind of coax those guys along.
Oh, it's really close. Everybody's really close. Right now it's just 4 of us for this spring. And, like I said, it's good competition in the air. Whether we're doing bench press, power clean, back squat, or running to bucket on Ross on Air. We're always doing stuff. Like I said, it was good competition and healthy competition. And, iron sharpens iron. And, the more you communicate, the more you do stuff like that, the better everybody's going to get.
I'm just curious how you're feeling, and what has the progression been like for you as you've been trying to get back healthy after what last year was?
I'm feeling really good. And, the progression, at one point it was hard. I wanted to get out there, wanted to do stuff. I hated, sitting on my butt, letting it, I guess you'd say, heal and rest. That was a big part of it. But I'm feeling really good right now, healthy as ever, strong as ever, weight's back up, so feeling really good.
Coach Faulkner talked about the intermediate and deep passing game kind of being a priority this spring. I know it probably had something to do with being a little bit banged up last year, but how excited are you about that, kind of adding that back to the offense this spring, especially with the new receivers?
Oh, I mean, with all that we do offensively, stretching them horizontally and all the good stuff that we do, whether it's motion shifts, screens and stuff like that, just to add that to the arsenal and make them, have to play that on a consistent basis as well. It's just going to help us out. It's going to make things easier, and we're going to be more explosive.
Jackson.
Got a couple of new starting offensive linemen. What's it been like trying to put that together this spring, and what have you seen from those new guys up front?
Not as hard as everybody would think. With a lot of new faces. Like I said, with the good competition in the air, it pushes everybody, whether it's physically or mentally. And that's the 2 main parts when you're adding new faces and all that. When you're stressing everybody physically and mentally, everybody's just going to improve at a rapid pace. And with that being said, like I said, the communication on and off the field have really been good. And like I said, it's not as hard as you'd think it would be.
You've had a few years now with Coach Winkie. How has working with him improved your game?
It's improved it a lot, on, off the field, even as a person. Just the man that he is, the man that he is to us, he's a different kind of man, than you get everywhere else. And he doesn't change on a day-to-day basis. He's going to be him. He consistently, like he said, he brings that juice. He never doesn't have any juice, and he's pushing us to the limit, like I said earlier, mentally or physically. And he's just been great and a great aspect to my game.
Reporter showed up late. He's got a question.
Yeah, it's Chase Lane here. I had a question, man. Just with the new group of receivers you had coming in, how's it been, just trying to get these guys adjusted? And, how's it been just being a leader for this group? And what are your goals for this spring?
At first it was a little, not necessarily a rocky start or anything, but like I said earlier, with having to take at least a month off on rehabbing and resting my shoulder and really the whole body, I could really only just talk to him instead of be out there throwing, communicating on and off the field and stuff like that. But, recently as I started progression and doing all that stuff, it's actually been fun. Like a lot of new faces, just being able to learn these guys, it's pretty remarkable and really fun, just different egos, different, personalities, different different confidences, all that stuff. It's been fun just to learn, like, all of them. And the main thing this spring is how can you get better each and every day. That was one of Coach Key's messages today. How's tomorrow going to be better than today? How's the next practice going to be better than today's practice?
David.
Haynes, I mean, what's probably your last spring? What do you want to get out of the spring season and into the fall? Like, what are your targets? Where do you want to improve? That type of thing.
I mean, the main thing within my game is probably like the consistency and pushing everybody on a consistent basis. I mean, if you look back past 2 years, we can play really, really high or really, really low. And just to hold that level of confidence, that level of maturity, that level of leadership and pushing everybody and just holding it at that level where it's just, it doesn't get higher, doesn't get lower, and it can't get any higher because, I'm always there. And then on top of that, just having fun. I've learned in my past years, the more you press a situation or more you take it serious, no, just go out there and have fun. I've been playing football my whole life. Yeah, there's going to be competition and all that stuff. People are going to get hot. It's football. But the main thing is just go out there, have fun, and do what you're here to do.
Anything else for Haynes?
Yeah, just one more. Coming off the injury, what did you learn about yourself going through that? And, will you change your game in any way?
I learned a lot, but a lot of it I already kind of knew. I've been through injuries before and stuff like that. But the main thing is going through injury, especially during the season, is being off the field, not being able to be out there with the guys. Even though, you can probably like walk around, you can lift whatever it is, you can do certain stuff, but you can't be on the field and it won't allow you because that one muscle or one whatever it is won't allow you to go, won't allow you to perform. And that's the hardest part. But, I learned how much of an impact I had on this team, on and off the field. Obviously, with communicating, with holding people to a standard, how are things supposed to be operated, stuff like that. And, learning about yourself and what you can do off the field is just as good as what you can do on field.
Anything else? Haynes, thanks, buddy.
Thank y'all.
Appreciate it.